Hi, and thanks for tuning in. If you watched my video yesterday, I'm in the same place in the same top, and here I am again. But I wanted to come back and do this video covering the topic for the week, and that is, what is your why? Such an important topic, you guys. I am so glad that this happened on this week with the things that I went through this week, because I needed it. It's perfect timing. And thank you to everybody who encouraged me to go to my meeting despite what I was feeling, despite what was happening. So we're going to get into this. I want to give my normal disclaimer as a Weight Watchers ambassador. I am sharing my opinion. I am not a Weight Watchers employee, nor do I represent Weight Watchers with the things that I am saying and sharing about my opinions of the weekly topic. I also will not be giving out any proprietary information. I will not be going through this weekly line by line. This is information that is privy to people who attend meetings, but I will talk about the topic and I will share my opinion on it. So let's get into it. The thing that blows me away about this particular topic this week is what an emotional response I realized that it has. Today in the meeting, there were tears. Today in the meeting, there was deep and sincere sharing. And there were a lot of people who were really even unable to give it a voice, maybe to say it out loud. And even as I sit here now, I feel emotional. I just left the meeting, and it's been a tough week. I'd encourage you, if you haven't seen my video for Weigh In, go back and see it. I won't cover all that again right now. But I had a breakthrough sitting in my car. And I realized that I never truly connected with my why when I began the program. Or should I say, I never let it be deep enough, I think. My why was just, I need to lose weight. And maybe, some people would say, well, that's okay. That's a why. That's good. And it is. But after coming off of this week with doing everything right, sitting on Thursday night with 20 weeklies left, having followed the program to a T, and being 6 pounds up on my home scale because of supplementation, I needed a greater why. I needed something deeper, and far more meaningful than just, I need to lose weight, because that is not enough. So many people in the meeting today shared whys that hit me in the heart. And I'm sorry, you guys, I did not know that this video was gonna be this, but I think I need it to be this, and I'm not gonna stop and pull myself together. I'm just gonna power through this right now because I think it's important. I think our whys need to move us. I don't think they need to be something that we can just throw out there and it doesn't really touch us. It doesn't really matter. And up until this point, my why being, I just need to lose weight. And for all the reasons. But today my why becomes defined, and it becomes deeper. Because in 2 weeks, I become a wife. 2 weeks. The date has been moved up. It's much earlier in the year than I expected. And I'm excited. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's a good thing. But stuff gets really real, you guys. I have lived single for most of my adult life. And and I absolutely love my fiance. I am so excited to marry my best friend. But it gets really, really real from here, because now I have someone else to think about. I have another life that is attached to mine, and my decisions and my lifestyle and my health, they matter. They matter to him. They matter to our life together and our longevity of our relationship. And then there's that big why that I have not really held out, and that is having a child. And at the weight that I am, I've talked to my doctor. She feels comfortable with that. But knowing that there's a risk and I can be healthier. And that's a strong why. That's a huge why. And I'm excited. I'm excited about that. And then having the energy. Having the energy and the vitality to become a mom when the time is right. But man, you guys, things just got really real. And that kind of why, the depth of that, it makes that whole 6 pounds in the week and what is my body doing, it makes it pale. Like, if I'm just holding on to only, I just want to lose weight, that doesn't move me. But thinking about my husband-to-be in 2 weeks, my new life, my potential children, that's huge. That's huge. So today, I define my new why, and I'm going to take time to write it out in my booklet. I'm going to take time to journal about it, to write it down, and to really make it solid and real and tangible. I don't need just cute clothes. Those are my small whys, right? Cute clothes and to feel good and a million different whys. But those huge whys get to move me. Those huge whys get to ground me on those days when I've just had it because I've done everything right and it's not working. But when your why is big enough, it'll hold you and it'll hold on to you and it'll push you when you need to be pushed, and it will soothe you when you need to be soothed, and it will remind you. It'll remind you of why you need to keep going. Knowing your why is so super important, and it's like an epiphany for me today. I've heard it a million times, but today it just makes so much sense, and it goes down into a deep, deep place in my heart. So I did want to share on page 4, if you do have the weekly, there's always a portion of our weekly that helps us to change the way we think. And I so needed to change the way that I think this week. So it says you want to establish specific and positive intentions to help you shift that mindset. So it said, you might think, I'd like to feel stronger, but honestly, all that matters is that the number on the scale drops. Up until this point, it really has been about the number on the scale to me. Try this instead. Visualizing what I feel like when I'm stronger can help me stay focused and motivated. Sure, it's great to see the number on the scale drop, but I'm confident in my why. That line right there, I'm confident in my why. All those things that I just shared with you about my life and the changes that are about to happen, I can be confident in that. That can drive me on those days when that scale says something different than the lifestyle that I'm living. That's why it's so important to hold on to your why. So I encourage you today. I hope I'm not going to apologize. Actually, I'm not going to apologize for being emotional, because that's where I am this week. And I will always, always be real with you all. And thank you for being real with me. You are awesome. I love the way you all show up and you share. But this one was deep for me this week, and it's going to carry me. I got a lot to do. So I'm going to finish this today, but I want to know if you feel comfortable sharing your why, then do that in the comments for me and for everybody else so that we know that we're not alone. Did anything that I say resonate with you? Have you ever thought about your why, and has it carried you? Has it been like a guide for you? Or maybe were you like me and you didn't really think about it as much, and it was just, you just know you needed to lose weight for a ton of reasons. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for tuning in. And you guys, if you enjoy the way I see it and you've been watching my channel, then please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate you all so much, and I love having you around. I'll see you soon.